Many thanks for joining us on the newsroom this afternoon. I am Abisola Adebayo. The Pan-Yoruba socio-political organization Afeni has called for a government of national unity ahead of the 2023 general elections. In a communique issued on Wednesday by its National Publicity Secretary Jare Ajayi, the group said the national unity government would help tackle insecurity challenges in the country and midwife a new democratic government. The call followed a meeting held by members of the group at the country home of its acting leader Ayo Adebanjo in Ogun State. The group also berated the Muhammadu Buhari-led administration's handling of the security challenges, saying that it lacked the capacity to resolve the country's challenges, hence the need for a government of national unity. Meanwhile, Nigeria's Minister of Labour and Employment, Ngige, has blamed the leadership of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU, for the prolonged industrial action by the union, which has kept public universities under lock and key for almost 3 months. Ngige, who spoke in a television interview, described ASUU leadership's attitude to the conciliation efforts as uncooperative and anti-labor. He urged the leadership of the union to come to terms with the government's proposition so that the universities can reopen. Meanwhile, the minister also denied being responsible for the continued logjam and commended himself for the efforts made so far towards addressing the crisis. Governor Doye Diri of Bayelsa State has condemned the killing of a member of the All Progressives Congress (APC) in the state. The slain politician, Sunday Frank Okputu, was shot dead in his Enagua residence by gunmen on Tuesday night. Reacting to the incident, Governor Diri condemned the killing, describing it as most unfortunate and unacceptable. He thereafter directed the police to fish out the killers, saying the state government and the security agencies would do everything within their powers to find the killers and bring them to justice. The Center for Epidemic Response and Innovation, CERI, has announced that there is a new wave of coronavirus pandemic in South Africa. The Genomics Research Center, headed by virologist Tulio de Oliveira, who became famous for spotting the Beta and Omicron variants, announced the warning in a tweet on the center's official Twitter handle. South Africa is officially the continent's most affected country by coronavirus pandemic. According to the National Institute of Communicable Diseases, the number of new infections in the last 24 hours is still up compared to the last few days, with 5,062 cases, 15 deaths, and 83 hospitalizations. The Federation Account Allocation Committee (FAC) says it shared 725.57 billion naira with the federal government, states, and local governments in March 2022. This was made known in a communique issued at the end of a virtual meeting of the FAC for March 2022. The figure represents an increase of 23% to 135 billion naira compared to the February allocation. For February, the three tiers had shared 590 billion naira. Algeria has threatened to cut off its gas supply to Spain if any of it ends up in another country that is not specified in the contract. The country's foreign affairs minister explained that supplying the gas to a third destination would be a breach of contract between Algeria's state-owned Sonatrach and its Spanish customer. Spain has confirmed it plans to ship gas to Morocco, but says that none of that gas will be of Algerian origin. Algeria's threat comes amid a decision by Madrid to supply gas to Morocco in a reverse flow through a pipeline that links Spain via Morocco. Nigeria's senior women's national team, the Super Falcons, will know their opponent in this year's Women Africa Cup of Nations when the draw ceremony is done on Friday in Morocco. The Mohammed VI complex in the North African Kingdom had been scheduled to host the event, which will bundle the 12 teams qualified for the 12th edition of the tournament into 3 groups of 4 teams each. 2022 AFCON is scheduled to take place from July 2nd to July 23rd, 2022. 9-time champions and cup holders Super Falcon have been selected as leaders of Group C, with host nation Morocco at the top of Group A, while Cameroon will head Group B. That's all on the newsroom at this time. Thank you for watching.